and welcome to New Moon Blooms at Frog Prints. I'm talking about our subscription services, and I'm going to do a little unboxing to let you know what subscription services are all about. Our subscription services start at €35 per week. You can purchase them at a discount, so you can purchase them once a month for 3 months. You can purchase them once every 2 weeks. We have a great selection of choices there. They're an absolutely brilliant gift for anybody that loves flowers or somebody who wants flowers in their home. This is this week's subscription, and I'm going to show you a little tutorial. Each week we create a video that shows you how to actually put your flowers together. But what I would like to do first is to show you our subscription flowers from 10 days ago and ones from 2.5 weeks ago. So these are ones we would have made Monday week. So I'll show you. These are a triple bloomed Asiatic lily with foliage. So if these were in your home, this is how they would be looking a week later. These just give and give and give. So you'll definitely get 2 weeks out of these flowers. You can see it's all Irish grown eucalyptus, and that's the flowers from 10 days ago. And I'll show you the ones from 2 weeks ago. So these again are like 17 days old, 18 days old at this stage. And you can see they still look great. They're looking really, really gorgeous. Irish eucalyptus, Irish pinus, this beautiful, the smell is so good. And these are little red alströmera. And even when the alströmera go, you can just take out these gorgeous red alströmera as they're going over and have the most stunning vase of foliage in your home. So the subscriptions are just fantastic, gorgeous, gorgeous gift. And you can see, how beautiful is that? You could actually grab some stems out of, Dunn's or Lidl or Aldi and reuse it then for your second week or your third week. Reuse all of this foliage and pop in some of your own little stems. So that's our subscription flowers from 2 weeks ago. I'm very impressed at how long they lasted, 2.5 weeks ago. And then this week, so what do you need? What comes in the box? If you're gifting this to somebody, the box arrives. As you can see, it says a box of joy just for you. It's plastic free, all Irish foliage, and then we buy direct from the growers. Inside the box, I'll open it up, and what you will find in your first week's delivery, if you sign up for a subscription, a monthly subscription, you will receive a complimentary Frog Prints vase, the New Moon Blooms vase. This vase is the perfect vase for your bouquet, so that comes complimentary if you sign up for 3 months or more. You will also receive a gift card with a note from the person who gifted you the subscription. This one says Soul Sister. You will receive a little QR code, which is a link to our private video tutorials showing you how to actually make all of these beautiful bouquets. And you will receive our little brochure, which tells you all about how to care for your flowers, how best to position them, and how to get long life out of them. It also talks a little bit about our Irish growers and buying direct from Holland, from the growers. You'll see inside here we have lots of information too, so it's a step-by-step instruction. You don't need to be a florist to work with these flowers, but you will feel like a florist afterwards. Inside the box you will see a gorgeous selection. This week we have Red Gladioli, and I kind of feel like there's a lot of red around at the minute, so I've softened it up with some blush pink Sweet Avalanche, which are just stunning, stunning rose. So I'm going to open these out, and I'm going to take my flowers out and pop my box away. What I like to do is have my vase of water ready. Inside the vase you will find your flower food. Flower food is really essential, and it keeps the flowers healthy, stops bacteria growing, and feeds them to get the best life out of them. We recommend changing your water and your flower food every 3 to 4 days. So we give you 2 little sachets. These are 100% compostable, so it can go into the compost bin. The only other thing you'll need then is a little secateurs or sharp scissors to cut your stems. So how do I start? I like to organise, take my flowers out. You'll see these gorgeous gladioli. They look like nothing now. Give them a few days. You can see the red peeping through here. So beautiful, glorious stems of these multi-blossomed flowers all the way up to the top. So I'm going to put my gladioli here. And you will see these gorgeous Sweet Avalanche. Now Sweet Avalanche, outside, really important, these are called guard petals. So these are produced, and genetically the flower will always have these to protect the inner petals. So when you find a rose and you see the outside, you go, oh, that looks damaged. Actually, that's how they're grown, to protect them to protect the inner petals. So we remove all of our guard petals and you will see a gorgeous, gorgeous rose. So we take our roses to one side too, and then our foliage. So just before we start, I will add my compost flower food into the vase. And I'm going to add in really nice, fresh, clean water. Cool water is best, and then finding a spot for your flowers is really important. So we kind of say out of direct sunlight, so not in a window, away from radiators or hot air, because that's going to really dehydrate the flowers and cause them to wilt. So somewhere cool, out of direct sunlight and not in a draft is kind of the best place for them. A sideboard in a sitting room, the middle of your dining table will be good. So we start nice fresh water, fresh flower food in there, and I like to start by building a base of foliage. So my foliage, give it a good sharp 45-degree cut, and in it goes to the vase. I remove anything that's going to be below the waterline, so leaves, we take them all off if they're below the waterline. This eucalyptus just smells so good, and it just goes and goes and goes. Again, I'm crossing my stems, so I'm going to turn the vase a little bit. You can see the stems are kind of crossed over. You're building a little tower, I suppose, for your other stems to sit into. Then I can go quite tall with this arrangement because the gladioli are pretty tall. They're 70 centimeters long. And we're always quite generous with our foliage, so sometimes you might find you have some left over, and you can always put it into a little mini vase. If you were gifting this subscription, your receiver will receive a gorgeous certificate, and it will say how long the subscription is for. So it will be, you have been gifted a 6-month subscription. You'll receive a delivery once a month for the next 6 months, or you've received a year's subscription, whatever it is, and it'll be to and from. And we also email them. We email them just before each delivery to let them know the delivery is on their way, and we also email you to let you know that your receiver's delivery is on the way. I always look at the shape of foliage, so it's really great to see. So naturally this foliage is falling this way, so I will sit it to this side of the arrangement. I think I'm going to swap this one out. Oh yeah, now it's looking good. Okay, I think that's enough. So, the gladioli, I'm going to pop stems in. There's actually some photos of the previous subscription on our website with pink gladiolis in them, and you can see them when they're in full bloom. They just look so good. We've 5 stems of gladioli today. I am making this for the sideboard in my kitchen, and it sits with its back to the wall, so I'm going to dress everything to the front. But if you're putting it on a kitchen table, you can use the whole side of the vase. These flowers will see you right through Christmas and New Year if you have any visitors in your home, or just to sit and enjoy in your sitting room, and the scent of the eucalyptus is just so good. So I'm going to take my little vase over here and I'm going to show you my roses. So the roses, as I said, we're removing the guard petals, so I've already removed the guard petals on this, and I like the foliage on. The foliage will take water from the stem, so if you take some of the leaves off, maybe just leave the top ones on. And then height-wise, I quite like this height for the Sweet Avalanche. They're a really nice long 70 centimeter avalanche. So put this guy in here, go a little bit shorter. And I'm going to take these leaves off. In here. You can kind of catch them between the stems of the foliage and you'll get the perfect positioning. You can move the height up and down. I kind of like to go in a little bit shorter. Again, you've 6 really beautiful, gorgeous Sweet Avalanche. Over here. Again, is your beautiful subscription. So these flowers, so you have 6 Sweet Avalanche, and we have 5 Red Gladioli and a very large bunch of Eucalyptus. It comes gift boxed, and you can buy for yourself or buy for a gift, whatever you like. And that's pretty much it. That's our arrangement for this week. I sometimes like to repurpose the ribbon from your gift box. So the ribbon is the only thing in our packaging that isn't recyclable. It's made from recycled plastic bottles, but I like to use it for gifting at this time of year. It'd be really pretty with some brown paper, or sometimes popping the ribbon around the vase just adds the finishing touches. And you can see the height of this arrangement. It looks so good. And I can't wait to see it next week. I'll show you next week what it looks like. It's just going to get better and better and keep giving. Thanks ever so much for joining me. Really appreciate that. You'll find all the details on our website, newmoonblooms.ie, and it's the Flower Club page. We have a little flower club, and that's what the subscription services are all about. Thanks ever so much. Bye bye.